The annual summer tour in Denmark on the royal yacht has been a tradition since the time of King Christian IX. This tradition has been continued by several rulers, the most recent being Queen Margaret. Now it is the turn of the royal couple. The 4-day voyage will be the last journey of the royal couple aboard the vessel Dannebrog in 2024. Earlier this year, the royal household announced that King Frederik and Queen Mary would conduct an autumn tour on the royal yacht Dannebrog, and now the royal household has finally revealed all the details. They will begin on Monday in the port of Ron on the island of Bornholm, located in the Baltic Sea off the coast of Sweden, known for its picturesque fishing towns and villages. It is also one of the most popular summer vacation spots in Denmark, where King Frederik and Queen Mary have enjoyed previous visits over the years. During the welcome ceremony, there will be a 9-fold hurrah, and the Royal Guard Orchestra will perform King Christian. The royal couple and the mayor will then ride in a carriage through the town of Ron to the Ron Theatre, which is the oldest operating theatre in Denmark. Last year, the theatre celebrated its 200th anniversary. At the theatre, an official welcoming speech will be given for King Frederik and Queen Mary, who will later visit businesses and go on a walk. The royal couple will conclude the day with a reception on the royal yacht Dannebrog for invited guests. The royal ship Dannebrog will then sail to the island of Arrow to ascend on the island of Funen before concluding the tour in Vejle, in the southeast of the Jutland Peninsula. On their website, the royal household shared a detailed program of all the days of the summer tour, where, among other things, it can be learned that King Frederik and Queen Mary will ride in a carriage through the town of Ron. Every evening, the royal couple ends the day with a reception on the royal yacht Dannebrog for invited guests. In May, King Frederik and Queen Mary boarded for their first summer cruise since ascending the throne in January. Their journey included a visit to Sweden and Norway, which became Frederik and Mary's first state tour abroad as king and queen. Since the new school year began this week across Denmark, it is unlikely that the couple's younger children, Princess Isabella, and the twins, Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine, will join them. In July, Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine accompanied King Frederik and Queen Mary during their tour of Greenland. Crown Prince Christian, who finished school in June, may participate in some parts of the summer journey through Denmark. He was recently seen with his father at one of the final events of the Paris Olympic Games. King Frederik and Crown Prince Christian supported the Danish team when they won gold in the men's handball final against Germany. Queen Mary also regularly attended the Olympic Games in Paris, attending various events with two of her friends, Malou Skeel and Helle Troll, as well as King Frederik. The royal yacht Dannebrog serves as the official and private residence for King Frederik and Queen Mary during their summer cruises in domestic waters or official visits abroad. The vessel, built in 1932, is still used by the royal family and often becomes the venue for official events and receptions. The ship is usually docked in Copenhagen Harbor, allowing royal family fans to see the vessel when it is not in use by the royal family. Besides these news, another wonderful announcement from the palace has emerged. King Frederik and Queen Mary are opening the doors of Fredensborg Castle to honor Danish Olympic and Paralympic athletes. Queen Mary and King Frederik are inviting guests to a party at Fredensborg Castle. The royal household announces that the royal couple will open the doors of the orangery and celebrate the participation of Danes in the Paris Olympic and Paralympic Games. The King and Queen want to celebrate and pay tribute to the participation of Danish athletes in the Paris Olympic and Paralympic Games and have therefore invited the athletes, their coaches and managers, as well as other representatives to an Olympic reception at Frederik Palace, said a press release from the royal household. The reception will take place on Thursday, September 12th. The summer tour on the royal yacht Dannebrog has always been a symbol of tradition and continuity in the Danish monarchy, but this year it holds special significance. King Frederik and Queen Mary, recently ascended to the throne, are undertaking this tour for the first time in their new roles, underscoring their commitment to preserving and enhancing the traditions established by their predecessors. This fact deserves special attention, as each ruler contributes uniquely to strengthening the bond between the monarchy and the people. However, the importance of this journey goes beyond mere ceremony. The tour on the yacht is not only a tribute to tradition, but also an opportunity for the king and queen to strengthen their connection with the citizens of Denmark. Visiting picturesque locations such as the island of Bornholm, Ascends, and Vegel demonstrates the monarchy's deep respect for local culture and history. While the world is rapidly changing, the royal family maintains a living connection with the nation's roots, showing an example of how one can adapt to new conditions without losing their identity. Particular attention should be paid to the personal involvement of King Frederik and Queen Mary in ceremonies and public events. Their presence at such occasions, like the carriage ride through the streets of Rouen or the visit to the theater, is not merely a formality, but a sincere gesture, emphasizing their closeness to the people. These moments allow citizens to feel a personal connection with the monarchy, seeing in their rulers not only a symbol of the state, but also living individuals who share joys and challenges alongside them. It is interesting to note that despite their busy schedule, King Frederik and Queen Mary find time to interact with their subjects, which is particularly important in the context of modern challenges. Numerous meetings, receptions, and visits during the tour serve as a bridge between the monarchy and the people, fostering national unity and demonstrating the royal family's openness to dialogue. Equally significant is the royal family's involvement in international events such as the Olympic Games in Paris. The support for Danish athletes from the King, Queen, and Crown Prince underscores their commitment to the ideals of sports and national pride. The Olympic reception, organized at Frederik Castle, will be a fitting conclusion to this eventful period. It symbolizes respect for the achievements of Danish athletes and expresses support for those who elevate the country's prestige on the international stage through their efforts. In conclusion, the summer tour on the yacht Dannebrog and other activities of the royal family this year not only uphold traditions, but also demonstrate how modern monarchs can be close to their people. King Frederik and Queen Mary show that the monarchy in Denmark is not just surviving but actively evolving, finding new ways to interact with society and strengthen national identity.